Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another DIY for you guys. I noticed I don't have very much 4th of July decor, so I went ahead and did some wood signs. And I have these stretch canvases from Dollar Tree that are just taking up space really. And I figured I'd do a DIY with them. This one I've used before, but it was like one I messed up. This one's from the 99-cent store, and I figured I'd just go ahead and use it. It's a 4x6. The wood frame around it is a little thicker, but it looks just like a picture frame, so you could definitely use picture frames. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I don't really want the canvas part. I just want the wood frame around it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start and do some signs for you guys, and I thought I would share that with you guys. So I'm starting off with these plywood boards from the 99-cent store. It comes with 3. This frame that I have right here is from a stretch canvas. It's a 5x7 from Dollar Tree, and it fits the plywood really good from the 99-cent store. So if you guys have a 99-cent store and Dollar Tree, you guys could definitely use that. I have some paints I'll be using. I have Waverly chalk paint in Ocean, Waverly chalk paint in white, and Apple Barrel in flaming red. And then I have this wood sign from Target Dollar Spot. These always come out all the time, but I'm taking Ocean and I'm going to paint one of the plywood boards just with one coat. And this is how it turned out. I didn't really want to share painting that part because I wanted to let it dry. I also have this stencil from my Cricut machine. I know everybody doesn't have Cricut and not everybody can make stencils. I understand that, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know that a lot of people do have Cricuts and are really scared to use them. So use your machine because you can do all kinds of stuff. But I'm using Oracle 651 to do my stencil. This is the first time I'm actually doing a stencil with my vinyl, so it is my first time for me as well. And I'm just using a squeegee to lay it down and pull back the actual transfer paper. I'm just going over it with a squeegee, making sure that there's no air bubbles because I didn't want any, like, some of the paint to go underneath the vinyl. And I'm starting off lightly with the Waverly chalk paint in white. And I first started off really light because I was scared. Like I said, this is the first time I'm ever doing a stencil. But then I went ahead and just laid it on top because I wanted the white to be really like vibrant. And I didn't want that blue peeking through. So I went ahead and painted it all white and just getting all like the nooks and crannies, but not like digging into the actual stencil. I did go over it a couple times just because, like I said, I did want the white to be very bright and some of the blue not to peek through because it was starting to peek through. So I went ahead and did a couple coats of that. And you know, chalk paint dries really quickly. Then I'll be taking this one. This is, like I said, a chalkboard from Target Dollar Spot. They always come out like every holiday and I always pick up. They always come in like packs of 2. I'm taking the stencil from Cricut and they actually have, you know, the actual wording already set for you. And I'm just peeling back the transfer paper. I was a little scared about laying this one down just because sometimes vinyl does pull off the chalkboard, but I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint in white. I didn't get to share that I painted some white, some blue, and some red. Taking another plyboard, I'm going to be using this Liberty stencil and doing the same process, basically just laying it on there, painting it. But what I did, I was supposed to stain the actual plywood first and then lay the stencil, but I got carried away. So I'll be showing you guys how I did my mistake, but we'll go ahead and do that. Now the fun part is taking off the stencils. I'm just using this little Cricut weeding tool, but this is basically the fun part, is taking off the stencil. This is how the Happy 4th of July turned out, but we're not done. We have this Liberty one that I had messed up on, but no worries. We will try and fix it as much as we can. And I think it's because of the plywood that some of the paint was kind of going underneath the stencil, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should have laid down a paint first, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and move forward. I'm going to take this frame and use that flamenco red. I think I pronounced it wrong in the prior clips, but I'm just going to go ahead and paint the whole frame. Taking the 5x7 frame and this Minwax stain, I'm going to stain all around the frame. Just using a rag to do that and just put it all around. I was just needing this extra plyboard that I had, and just because next time I don't have to do it. And also doing this plyboard, the one with the Liberty on it, because I was actually supposed to stain it first, but I'm doing it reverse. So I'm gonna go ahead and stain it. I know it's gonna make the blue a little bit darker, but I take some paper towels and try to take some of that stain off. But next time I know to stain the board first. I just kind of forgot and just got happy and started putting that stencil down. So that's what I'm doing here. This is how the Happy 4th of July one looks when the frame is dry. I'm going to be adding some glue all around it. I'm just using the Type Bond original wood glue to add some of that with a wood stick. Taking the other side, I'm just gonna lay it on top. I have the frame and then trying to see where I can center it, and then I have this knife. I don't have any type of way to cut it. I don't have a saw, so I'm just using this to see if I can try and cut it off. And I just went ahead and went over it a few times and tried to just kind of break it off. But this is me trying to kind of like try epic fail, but I eventually got it, just trying really hard and going through the wood a little bit more. Once I got that cut off, finally, not nicely, but I did, I went ahead and just laid it on top and I added a wood glue. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 wood signs for 4th of July. Hope you guys stay tuned so I can show you guys where I actually put these for my decor, and maybe I can bring some more 4th of July before 4th of July is actually here. So hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.